Second Ezra 6 and 56, 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? All praise, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wadash. Peace and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I wanted to do this lesson in response to some recent developments of individual falling out, or I'm not sure if it was multiple individuals, or was one particular individual I'm thinking of fell out of the Great Millstone Boston camp and began to teach the same old playbook of save the heathen, the heathen, the heathen, the heathen. And according to what we just read, the Lord likens the heathen unto spittle, which have ever been reputed as nothing. Okay, the heathen are made to serve us at the end of the day. The heathen are made to be our slaves, man. And if you can't get that, you don't have a ruling class mentality. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to destroy you. And he's going to give that inheritance to men that can actually appreciate that it is special and it's only meant for the nation of Israel. All right, the heathen don't give a damn about us. All right, the so-called Chinese, the so-called Arab, the so-called East Indian, all these nations, they don't give a shit about us. And they don't give a shit about the Most High, man. All right, they don't care about serving the Most High. All right. Your average everyday, so-called white person, Edomite, they're not thinking about serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And if they are, then they're an Israelite. If they are, then that's an Israelite looking like another nation. But we know that these nations are likened unto spittle, man. All right. As a drop that falleth from the vessel. Okay. They have begun to devour us. All right. These are our enemies. And you want to make a way for our enemies to come into something that's specially designed for us. And that's why you're a traitor, man. You're a traitor, man. It's really disgusting when you think about it, man. It's like, here it is. Let's say you're in a household and your father works hard to put food on the table, and you got one of your brothers that's just being a nigga, all right, a grimy little nigga, taking the food off the plate, all right, taking the food off the plate for your family, and then he wants to go down the street and give it to our worst enemies. What do they have to do with the hard work that was put into our inheritance, into us coming out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai and preaching, man, and to the Lord putting the spirit on his apostles and his men to painstakingly bring out this truth. You wouldn't even know of the names of Yahweh Shem Yahshai if it wasn't for the men that the Lord set up. And they ain't teaching that you can save the heathen. So why the hell are you? And then trying to mix it in with calling on a name. You see? It's disgusting, man. It's truly disgusting, man. It's despicable. It's a vexation, man. Because you think about how special this truth really is, how special the inheritance is. At the end of the day, you don't have a ruling class mentality. All right, the heathen ain't over there thinking about if the inheritance was for them. They ain't including you, Jake. But here it is. Jake want to include them when if the shoe is on the other foot, they ain't including you. You see? Baruch 4:2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, which is dealing with the law, statutes, and commandments, the knowledge of wisdom and understanding, the light, this truth, right? That thou mayest be illuminated, right? So on the right hand side, we're the real Illuminati. You got Cat Williams talking about the Illuminati. Well, we're the real Illuminati. Well, starting with the apostles, Lord's will were of the elect. That will make us the right hand illuminated ones. All right, illuminated with the counsel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which is the vision, which is these prophecies, man, and the knowledge of the kingdom of heaven, of how the nation of Israel is going to come into rulership once again. And how is it that the heathen nations are going to learn from us if they're going to be saved? Because to be saved means to be what? You have the new covenant. You're immortal. We don't die anymore. So according to Micah, the 4th chapter, it says that the nations are going to come and learn from us. How are they going to learn from us if they too are saved? There's just so many things that there's certain scriptures in the Holy Bible that are stumbling blocks if you don't have understanding. And that particular individual, I've seen him break down the Gentile topic. He's been cut a bunch of all these different Christians on the Gentile topic, but then he turned around and come with this madness, you see, which is a damn shame. I always give the example. It's like a father has worked hard for an inheritance to give to his son. All right. And his son turned around and want to share it with his worst enemy. Is the father, knowing that the son has that mentality, will that father give that son that inheritance? No, he's going to cast him out. All right. And he's going to give it to a son that can actually appreciate that inheritance. Baruch 4:3, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, right? Happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. These heathen are not thinking about serving Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, man. All right? Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. So again, it's always talking about Israel. Israel is above the nations. How hard is that to understand? Some of these guys are sold out, man. Can't say for a fact who did and who didn't, because we weren't there when it happened, but it just doesn't make any sense, man. How can there be a people above all people, but then the heathen are equal to us, man? Deuteronomy 7:6, for thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. But the Lord said he doesn't change. So if that was the case back then, how is it not the case now? You see? And how is it that all these nations have an inheritance? All these nations get to have dominion. All these nations get to wiggle around and do what they want to do. We're on the bottom and we're about to come into power, and now you want to throw them in the mix. Straight up, fuck you, man. If you want to save the heathen, fuck you. All right. And I gotta say it like that, man. If you're offended, then hey, you don't have to watch this lesson, man. But if you want to save the heathen, fuck you. All right. And Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua is going to destroy you, man. All right, because the heathen don't give a damn about us, and they don't give a damn about our power. All right, Malachi 3:6, for I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So there it is. If you had left it up to the heathen, they would have had us be consumed. Okay? But the Lord doesn't change not. So Israel is still a people above all the nations. Okay? That's why the scripture says to smite and sunder the heads of the heathen. Oh, there's another good one. It says that the days of Israel are innumerable. Let me see. Yeah, I think that particular verse, I have this sword where it might be missing from this sword. Let me see. If brother knows it, you can post it, Baba Kushal. But there's a scripture that mentions that, roughly paraphrase it, but that the days of man are numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable. All right. So that godlike power is only coming to the nation of Israel. The Lord himself said, go not but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Let's read that. All right. This is for the 12 tribes, man. To the 12 tribes scattered abroad, greeting. How many scriptures we got to read that shows you that this is all about the nation of Israel? Matthew 10, And 5, these 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. There you have it. And as you go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So who is the kingdom of heaven for? The lost sheep of the house of Israel. If the Lord intended otherwise, he would have said it right then and there, man. All right. The Lord said, let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. So why would he say something that was contradictory or confusing? Acts 26 and 6. And now I stand, all right, this is Paul standing before King Agrippa and answering, basically explaining what he was about. Okay. Oh, there it is. The water to the brother. I wish I now would not put Sirach 37:25. The days of the life of man may be numbered, which is the regular mortal men, the heathen nations, but the days of Israel are innumerable. There you have it. What more do you need to see, man? Acts 27:6 again. And now I stand and am judged for the hope of the promise made of the Most High unto our fathers. So Paul is showing you right there that it is about lineage. And he even mentioned that he was an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. Okay. So if it ain't about being an Israelite, why would he mention our fathers? Because it is. Unto which promise our 12 tribes. If it ain't about being an Israelite, why didn't the Lord spring out of Elam? Why did the Lord spring out of the tribe of Judah? Why didn't the Lord spring out of Ishmael or out of one of the other nations? You see? Jake does not have a higher level spirit or mentality, man. They have a very peon mindset. You don't realize how your enemy moves and what these people really think of us, man. You've been in America to where you be, I don't know what Jake be thinking, man. I don't know if you went to the 7-Eleven and Elam gave you a compliment or something, and now all of a sudden you want to save some heathen, but you know, he hooked you up with a Slurpee for free or something. I don't know what the hell it is, man, but you Jakes need to wake the fuck up, man. Acts 26:7, unto which promise our 12 tribes, instantly serving the Most High day and night, hope to come. There it is, our 12 tribes. Paul didn't say our 12 tribes in the heathen. He said our 12 tribes, instantly serving the Most High day and night. And it was Apostle Paul. He was on fire, man. Okay. Apostle Paul said he was warning them day and night. Okay, for which hope's sake, King Agrippa, I am accused of the Jews. So there you have it. Romans 9. Why did the Lord say he hated Esau? Romans 9:3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises. Okay, whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, who is over all, Most High, blessed forever. Amen. Okay. And then he goes on to differentiate that they are not all Israel, which are of Israel, meaning that there's an elect. All right, but this is all about Israelites, man. Okay, it says that Jerusalem will be trodden down of the Gentiles. So they get to try down our sanctuary. They get to be over us for all these years, you know, and then they get to also win and be in the kingdom of heaven. I don't know what, hey, man, Jake got demons on him, bro. That's all it can, that's the only explanation. But you really got to be on a low base vibration to want to not understand that there's a distinction between us and the heathen. That's one of the most basic aspects of the scriptures, is the separation and the holiness of the Lord's people versus the heathen nations. You see, but there was also ungodly men. Let's read it, and I'm gonna close out with this. But there was always ungodly men. Okay, First Maccabees 1:11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For once, sir, since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. Yeah, you brothers are doing it all wrong. You brothers want to be with, you brothers are making the heathen an enemy. The heathen are our friends. Since when? Since when has the heathen ever had our intent, our best intention at hand, man? You know, and you have examples of heathen, like you had heathen that the Lord set up in the story to be in the form of an alliance with us for the story's sake, like Cyrus of Persia. You had Hiram, all right, the king of Tyre. So, you know, you had these certain men that were in these positions, but that doesn't mean that they were on our level, man. You know, okay. Yep, that's a good one. Yep, how was I not would not, and we could close out with that. Matter of fact, okay. Psalms 83 and 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Right. So we've been hidden. Why? Because the heathen have come together to agree to hide us. And they are enemies of our power. So if you want to save the heathen, you're a traitor to your nation, to your God, and the Lord is going to deal with you when the time of judgment comes. So with that, all praise, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Achak Wadash, Shalom, Barakathum, unto the hopeful elect. All right. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Achak Wadash, Barakathum. Shalom.